Hello guys and welcome back. This is part 7 and we are going to try very hard to finish Clanker's Cavern. We are first going to dive down here into this pipe. This pipe is in the back of that cavern behind Clanker's tail. And back here we have snippet mutants. So they're like the crabs except they're mutated, and they actually do take more hits than normal snippets, unless of course you beat bust them, where they will give out 2 pieces of health. There are 4 of them in this room. After you kill all 4 of them, their disembodied voice of a dead body will say that you beat them and that you have won their prize, which turns out to be a Jiggy. You do have to be up on the normal ground to get up to the pipe. You can't get there from the water area. But grab that Jiggy and make sure to also get the musical notes before you leave. I think there is 4 on either side of the entrance. And I would be correct. Okay. So back into the main cavern. We are going to continue our way around the large room, as it were, with Clanker, and through all the pipes. This pipe right here, if you go all the way to the end of it, which is almost all the way across the entire large chamber, there will be a Jiggy. That's right, there's a Jiggy, but there's a grate covering that entrance, so you have to swim all the way back. So make sure that you watch your oxygen. Don't come in here when you already have low oxygen from doing something else from underwater, because you will not make it back out. And surfacing for air, if we go back down, the longest pipe along the side of the room on the floor has notes in it. There's one pipe that has golden feathers, there's one that has eggs, and one that has red feathers. This is the only one that has musical notes and or other important items. That pretty much covers the outside, but of course there is more of the level inside of Clanker's actual body, and we are going to start off by dropping down through his blowhole. This will take you right in front of a grunty switch, which you can then hit, and it will raise the eyes of the grunty painting on the floor in the Treasure Trove Cove Clanker's Cavern picture room. If you walk through here, there's a Jiggy on the other end of it. I don't think there's anything back where we were, but I'm gonna go check just quick. You can avoid those fans, although they're not gonna do a ton of damage to you. Although I seem to be getting hit quite a bit. This will take us back here into this room. We will be coming back to this room later, but as long as I'm here, I am going to grab the notes that are up here along the edge of the wall. As you can see, there's a Mumbo token up there that we can't actually get right now. But if we were to go down through this this area, these tentacles you can see will hurt you if they hit you, and since I'm kind of low on health, I really don't want to hit them. We'll take you into a room full of rings and other tentacles. You can also get to this room by walking through where the Jiggy was you'd come out up there, you'd fall through that hole. But you see the one only green ring and you jump through it, and it starts a 48-second timer, and you have to then go through all the green rings in order. And of course, when it is done, this will yield a Jiggy. It's not that hard to do, although if you mess up a ring or you miss a ring or something, you can get really close on time, as I probably won't, but I have before. At least they're in some sort of organized pattern. And the last one is down here. And once you get it, not only do you get a Jiggy, but it raises the water level of the chamber here, so that one, you can reach the Jiggy, and two, so that you can reach the flight pad, which is over on that side of the room. But first, there are other things we need to be getting in here, the least of which being that golden feather, which I missed. If you go to the non-submerged entrance, there will be a beehive and some musical notes. And if you jump down and go all the way down to the bottom of this pool and avoid the tentacle, there is the last Jinjo for Clanker's Cavern, along with the Jiggy for them. If you keep going the opposite direction I'm going now and go out the entrance, you will fall out of one of Clanker's gills. And on this side, going through the submerged passage, if you were to continue following it, it would go out to the other gill. But although I don't know if there is a singular of gills, but we are only interested in the notes that are here right now. So after grabbing those, we are going to go over to that flight pad, and we are going to use it to fly across the room over into that hole up in the top of the wall. You can see fly around that tentacle, because there's no reason to take damage. And so you go through here and you will find a bunch of spinning blades and the only goggles molehill in Clanker's Cavern. I don't know how he got inside Clanker, I don't really want to know. But he teaches us how to use golden feathers as invulnerability. And so it's just like the Talon Trot, except instead of the C left button, it is the C right. You can only hold 10 golden feathers, and as you will see, they will knock off rather quickly. He gives you 5, we already had 4, so we're almost at the limit, and he'll fill up our life, which is good. And then we get to test it out by running through all these blades to get these musical notes and a Jiggy. But as you can see, they do knock off rather quickly. I used 4 in just that short amount of time. We are missing 1 Jiggy, which is going to take a little bit to get to. Hopefully I'll be able to get it within this video. I most likely will, but we will see. Take the quickest entrance out, or should I say exit out. And if we can get to the front of Clanker fast enough. You remember him complaining about a toothache in the last video? Well, we are about to fix that toothache. These little floating platforms, you can get on them, and when he is out of the water, just shoot eggs furiously at them. And of course I have to miss them. I think after you hit it with 3, you will knock that golden tooth in, and he'll say that tooth doesn't hurt anymore, but the other side does. If you go in, you can get the Mumbo token from that room that we accidentally fell into earlier. And hopping across his face here, if you shoot out this one over here, and I believe you have to shoot the other one out first. Come on, hit it. There we go. And he'll tell you his toothache's all gone. Sorry, I kind of skipped it. After you hit both teeth, you will get a Jiggy, and that will finish off Clanker's Cavern. We got all 10 Jiggies, all 100 musical notes. I think we got all 100 musical notes. No, I'm missing 6. Oh, I know where they are, because there's actually a Mumbo token to get them. Alright, I'm going to try to get this into the last possible minute I have. this is the last part of Clanker's Cavern. If you talent trot up this pipe, there will be a shock jump pad up to these little windowed rooms. There is a musical note, a golden feather, an egg, or I should say red feather, a golden feather, an egg, a red feather, a musical note, an extra life, and I thought there was a Momo token up there. Oh well. I am missing 4 notes. I do not know where they are. Although, I'm going to take a quick guess up here. This video will probably end abruptly because I will run out of time. I'm going to continue looking for those notes. There's a good chance I'll probably get them off screen if I do run out of time, which I only have 10 seconds. And I'm going to. Well, sorry guys, this is the end of the video. Yeah, I could maybe fit this into another video.